welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And for those of you who might not know, MP stated that he wants defense to be a priority for this team. It's a not-so-subtle message he's been putting out there.
Well, talk about delivering on your promises. MP and his squad have been airtight with their defense over the last few games. The thing you love is that their defensive intensity and control has been just fantastic. It's clear this is a goal they've all rallied around, and MP is leading the way when it comes to maintaining their focus on smothering opposing offenses.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Luka Doncic. Achua is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Walker, and it's Z in at the shooting guard. Pass to Achua. Here's Z. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Z's got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
About a minute played here so far in the first. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
The shot by Z, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Thompson. He got a piece of it.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Walker passes to Z. Thompson with some nice D.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Sims. Walker pulls down the board. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Achua gets the bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
The rebound by Jackson. Rockets trail by 7. Sims, the pass to Şengün. Now here's Jackson. Off target from 3-point range. A minute 58 left in the first. Here's Z. 6 points for him. And again, Miami with a triple.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any.
Substitution on the court.
Doncic with it. Jackson in his pocket. Puts it up from 17. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Doncic has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
We've got Wendell Carter. Jaren Jackson out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Law in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Well, Brent, we've seen Trey Murphy grow into a prototypical 3-and-D wing.
Well, what's been most impressive, BA, is you thought it was just his shooting. That's been better than advertised. He's also starting to show you he can rebound, run the floor, and defend a little bit. So the package is a little bit bigger than it was once thought of with Trey Murphy coming out of the NBA draft.
Here's Ross. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Miami leading by 10. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Z in their last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had 39 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Puts up the 8-footer. Uses the glass to drop it in. Z's got 11 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
For Miami, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Jaquez. Pure from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 15. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
Houston making some changes. Şengün checked in for Carter, and it's Sims in for Ross. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Offensive rebound. Thompson, that's good.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Walker. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Adebayo, a screen on Ross. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Heat, another 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Jackson, the pass to Sims. Thompson with it. Adebayo with the rejection. There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Z. It's rebounded by Şengün.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Jackson outside. Pass to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Thompson with another miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
1:02 left in the first half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Pass to Sims. To the left wing. Here's Law. No good there. Good D by Adebayo. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Here's Jaquez. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Whitmore with it. Working on Adebayo. Pass to Law. Şengün, a screen on Achua. Back to Whitmore. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Şengün. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Sims. The Rockets with another miss. The 3 is up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer.
buzzer beater. And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the Miami Heat sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own.
And now let's... Glad you could join us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Wendell Carter's doing.
Thanks. I just talked with the Rockets' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, he didn't have good news. It looks like a broken wrist. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution, but it does change their plans a bit.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Achua is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Walker. And it's Z in at the 2 spot. Pass to Sims. Şengün against Adebayo. Here's Law. Drops in the layup for 2. Law's got 11 points.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there, coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive. And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Doncic's shot is good.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Shoots from the line. Rebound Miami. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the shot goes in. Z's got 22.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Thompson. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Houston, they've risen to 3rd in the latest Power Rankings, playing well as of late.
You know, for Miami, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team chemistry. This is the team to beat this year. Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Miami shooting their 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. sprint. Do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Ball pass to Şengün. There's the double with Doncic. Here's Whitmore outside. And Houston, another 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Right wing. Here's Z. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Z's got 11 points in the quarter.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to... Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. The 3 from Thompson. Rebound Miami.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
We've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Thompson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Christie's shot is off.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Z. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And he converts the layup. Z's got 32 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Outside Whitmore. The 3. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Christie passes to Ball. Paul looking over the floor. Fires for 3. Z's shot is good. Z's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Şengün.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Thompson. The 11-footer. Paul with the rebound. The Heat have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Z, defended by Thompson. Ball passes to Z. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Z's got 37.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Z.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team. I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Jaquez, that's good.
Assist
And they
foul.
came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Law misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Jaquez. Whitmore defending. Pass to Christie. Paul with it. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Şengün. 17 seconds left in the game. Going inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Here's Z. Good work there as it goes. Z's got 39.
Now, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never